What's good, gang? Welcome back to another show with August with the Shade. Now let's go ahead and get into some tea. Now, first off, we got to talk about Nicki Minaj clearing Jay-Z. Y'all, it has been a day, a whirlwind. And when I say I was so busy, I couldn't even get into all the tea, but I literally just had to sit down and dive all into this mess, y'all. Oh my God. And I feel like we've been talking about this for a long time. I feel like a lot of people have literally left Nicki Minaj out hanging because she's been talking about Jay-Z. She's been talking about how these big men, these gatekeepers, have literally been trying to close the gates with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been trying to make sure that Nicki Minaj does not stand as one of the greatest of all time. And even if she's doing the work, they still find a way to literally try to bring Nicki down. Now, I know y'all remember back in 2015-14 where they, Jay-Z announced this whole streaming service called Tidal. And Tidal wasn't really that big, but because of the names behind Tidal, a lot of people got behind it. Like Nicki Minaj, Alicia Keys, Beyonce, Rihanna. I mean, at the time, it was looked at to be a big streaming service, especially for black people. You know what I'm saying? We had Spotify, we had Apple, we had all of those, but we really didn't have one from the people from our genre. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z's a hip-hop artist, so for him to have a streaming service was so big. But Nicki Minaj, she spilled the tea. Now let's go ahead and get into some of the tweets. Now, Nicki Minaj comes out basically, and she comes full force. Like, y'all already know, Nicki's not scared of nobody in the industry, and that's why we love Nicki Minaj, because she is not scared to go against some of the best. Now, it says Nicki Minaj reveals in a new tweet that she was offered $1 million out of $297 million deal of her stake in Jay-Z's Tidal when it was sold to former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey. Now, news reports previously claimed that she received $8.9 million, which she confirms she did not receive. Now, Nicki comes out and she says, "I received a call advising Tidal was sold, and they made no money on the deal, so they only could offer me $1 million. But wait, there's more." Now, Nicki Minaj also says the lawyer advised that Desiree advised him that I had to sign the agreement in 24 hours if I wanted the $1 million offer that was on the table. Listen to the end of fractions for what my response was. Oh my God. See, this is why we always have to stand Nicki Minaj. Because I don't know if y'all remember back in 2021 when Nicki Minaj dropped Fractions on her Beat Me Up Scotty mixtape. Nicki Minaj did, like, first off, the song, the song is actually Jigga What, Jigga Who. You know that song. It's actually that song, and it's like, redone and all that. But when Nicki said, well, I sit back and count $1 million, Jigga What, Jigga Who, y'all remember his artist? Y'all, Nicki's wordplay is out of here. That's why Nicki will remain the queen. Like, even if they get mad, you know what I'm saying? There's Steve Stout had a lot to say about Nicki Minaj. All of these people got so much to say about Nicki Minaj, but they do not realize that Nicki Minaj is actually one of the girls that has never been scared to go against the men. And I think this is very commendable of Nicki Minaj to always stand in what she believes in, because this is an industry that is very fugazi, an industry that is very, very fake. And the fact that Nicki Minaj can show the girls that, hey, it doesn't matter if you have something to say. They're not going to want to listen, but it's your job to step up and say how you feel. If you have been mistreated in the industry, do not be scared to say something, because I feel like Nicki Minaj is showing all the girls this is a time for us to start stepping up. This is the time for us to start speaking of the injustice of this industry. And I feel like Nicki's she's being the head of this. She's being the leader for the girls. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of her. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Y'all might call her crazy. Y'all might call her whatever, but she's saying what everybody else want to say. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z got a lot of stuff that he's hiding. This whole Diddy stuff, all of this stuff is going to come back to bite him. If y'all look at how Jay-Z is, very silent in regards to, what is happening, because a lot of people know a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Now, Foxy Brown has already came out and said that she's not going to be speaking on Jay-Z a long time ago. So I don't know if things changed. I don't know if it was an NDA involved, but Nicki did also make a tweet. She says, in response to, some of the people that has been making comments about her and her husband, when they should be worried about how Aaliyah was grown. It's a lot of things that Nicki said that really, really hit home for a lot of people in the industry. I've seen a lot of fan pages, like Beyonce fan pages and Aaliyah fan pages, coming at Nicki Minaj because they didn't like what Nicki said, but Aaliyah wasn't one of the girls that was able to stand up. Beyonce is out now and still isn't one of the girls that's going to stand up for y'all. She only stand up for the black women that got something to do with her man and a chick, okay? So shout out to Nicki Minaj. Like I said before, make sure you guys continue to support this woman in her path, because she's literally doing something very spiritual, and that is opening the eyes of the people's eyes that are closed. And I am just so proud of her. So listen, if y'all think Jay-Z is, doing more to try to take Nicki Minaj down, or you think that there's more behind the scenes, let me know in the comments. Get your behind down in the comments so that we can talk. We need to have a conversation, because I really want to know, what is Jay-Z's problem? What is Desiree's problem? What is Rock Nation's problem with Nicki Minaj? And why y'all haven't paid her? So listen, let's get in the comments. Let's have more of a conversation down there. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure that you leave your comments down below, because I love y'all. I want to talk to y'all, okay? Love y'all. Bye.
Not that serious. Trust me, I know that.
Oh, and before you go, make sure you check out these new videos, because y'all be bored. Go ahead. Bye, y'all.
Let's laugh together.
I'm number one. Y'all go argue over top 4.
I was thinking about y'all. Oh, here we go.